Being an immigrant is like you are in this in-between space where you can look at your homeland and your adopted country from unique vantage point. So I'm Sijia Chen. I'm a multimedia artist. I create collage paintings, sculptures, and public art. I was born and raised in China in a small coastal city. And then I later moved to Guangzhou, a bustling metropolitan city, for art school. And now I live and work in the United States. These experiences of constantly uprooting and moving shape who I am and is a foundation of my artistic inspiration. Traditionally, paper cut in China, especially in my home region of Shantou, it was used for window decoration or in religious practices. So it's both an artistic expression, but also a cultural symbolism. Removing parts of the paper to reveal shapes and patterns is symbolic of my immigrant experience. This process reflects the layers and parts that we strip away or build upon as we navigate different cultures and shape our identities. The title of my series is called Cross the Water and Climbing the Mountains. It's an ancient Chinese saying describing a long and challenging journey. It echoes my journey, my personal journey, but also the journey and experience of many others. When I was helping a friend filming her visa application form, her daughter was playing next to us. So I just grabbed a form that was misfilled and then started creating a little flower using paper cut and handed it over to the little girl. And that was a moment I realized that I can use materials from the public. I can use material that are significant to them to create pieces that reflects their stories and my story, the collective narratives of our journey as immigrants. So if you look at the green pattern near the top of the first mountain, the very lowest mountain, that was made of a QR code, a health QR code that Chinese immigrants have to apply so that they can travel back to China during the pandemic. So each of these materials contain personal stories and histories.
So this is what we celebrate, the Moon, what's it called, Mooncake Festival. And then
That, to me, is why it's important to include the communities, include their stories, because either being an immigrant or a local, we're just humans. A man shared with me his documents when he first landed in the States. It's a little piece of old paper. He has nothing, and he almost got captured in Cambodia by the soldier, but he managed to escape and came here as a refugee, and now he is a restaurant owner. It allowed me to appreciate all the different journeys. It's so much about never giving up. So the reason why bicycles are such a recurring image in my work is because my grandmother used to ride a bike for more than 10 kilometers a day to go to school in Shantou. And they were so poor, she only had one pair of pants. And that pants broke and had a little hole because she wore it and rode bicycles so much. That's a story that always stick with me, because if she hasn't done that, I wouldn't be here. She wouldn't be in the place that she can afford her education, then met my grandfather, and then later had my mom, and then have me. To me, it's a story of resilience. It's a story of never give up and keep fighting. My father is a paper cut master. He taught me how to do the craft when I was a little girl. I appreciate paper cut not just because its intricate forms or the images. It's more like it it connects me with my past, connects me with my family, my heritage, and my culture. As a father and daughter and as artists, you constantly look at each other's work and trying to provide constructive feedbacks. It's great to know that he appreciates that I'm taking on the traditional medium, but I'm expanding it in my own way. To have my work collected and displayed at V&A is such a tremendous honor, especially as an Asian immigrant artist. It feels very special because V&A really is about celebrating cultures and art from all around the world. So when I look at my painting, I felt like I told a story to a complete stop. Then I kind of felt like, okay, that's it. But a lot of times it's just a gut feeling that, you know what, that's it. For a long time, I look at paper cut art as a craft. And I'm not sure how I can incorporate this art or this element into my work. Or how do I make it contemporary? But then, after all this journey, I look back and I just want to say to my younger self, like, let go all your fears and just do whatever it feels right to you.